I'm very fortunate to have been a student in several of Dr. Robertson's classes, and then upon returning here to teach at SFA, I benefited by having him as a colleague, a professional mentor, and a cherished friend.
Dr. Mike Robertson, one of my favorite professors ever. I am a biology alumni, so my very first class with him was comparative anatomy. It was a very interesting class and also a class that I was really heartfelt about. I remember thinking that if I go to this class, it's going to be fun. I'm going to have to do a little bit of hard work. I did not know the hard work would be hard work.
Well, we were freshmen in 1948, and we moved into what was called the New Boys Dorm. It was later named the Ferguson Hall. That's how we met. At midterm, space opened in Wisely Hall, and each of our roommates were ready to live off campus somewhere. So he and I decided to put a room together in Wisely Hall, and we did that for the rest of our 3 years in college.
I was a student at Stephen F. Austin in the 70s. I was fortunate enough to have Dr. Robertson as one of my instructors for freshman biology, and I was also in his comparative anatomy lab.
Dr. Robertson allowed me to learn how to study, how to be genuine in what I want to know, and to ask the questions that are necessary.
Dr. Robertson loved SFA. He was so very proud of his undergraduate degree from here. He spoke very frequently and very fondly of the professors that he had, and he was committed to carrying on SFA's tradition of academic excellence.
He went home with me one weekend, and we were out down the road visiting a friend, and saw this little green snake. I think they're called gray snakes, probably 18 inches long or something like that. And I don't know how many biology courses Mike had had by that time. As you know, he became a biologist. But anyway, we caught the snake, captured it, brought it back to our dorm room, and had it for a pet, maybe for a week, I don't know, but we had a lot of fun with it. I remember we surprised our guests by just pitching it over to them or whatever. You know, certainly a non-poisonous snake, a small one, but I don't know that we had much company after that for a few days. This picture was made, I suppose, on the day of our graduation. I don't really remember posing for it or any of that, but in my picture collection I found it. And there we were in our caps and gowns on the hood of that vehicle, and little did we know that a few years later we'd start attending graduation as faculty members with those academic robes on and all that. And I'm sure none of that had ever crossed our mind at this time.
I think the thing that made Dr. Robertson such a great instructor was his charisma and his personality, his character. He's a man that could have excelled at anything that he put his mind to, and I'm just very thankful that he was decided to be a college professor.
He is deserving because he has left a lifelong imprint on me and my future, as well as an SFA alumni.
He also was committed to giving back to the institution. I learned so very much from Dr. Robertson. His professionalism, his work ethic, his demeanor in the classroom, his ability to challenge his students and to set very high standards while maintaining a supportive and encouraging environment in the classroom.
And I know that over the years he's had a lot of praise from former students who give him a lot of credit for their being admitted to medical school. He was very fine as an anatomy and physiology teacher, which was a tough course.
And I know that there are thousands of others out there just like me whose lives were profoundly touched by Dr. Robertson.
One of the greatest people I've ever met, and I'm going to miss him the rest of my life.
Martha Robertson Lee, please come forward and accept this award.